As a Christian, it's essential to be discerning and cautious when consuming information from mainstream media outlets. The reasons for this distrust are multifaceted and rooted in the fundamental values and principles of Christianity. Firstly, the mainstream media often promotes a secular and humanistic worldview that contradicts the biblical teachings and values that Christians hold dear. This can be seen in the way they report on issues such as abortion, same-sex marriage, and gender identity, often presenting them as morally neutral or even positive, while Christianity teaches that these issues are morally complex and require a biblical perspective. Moreover, the mainstream media has a tendency to silence or marginalize Christian voices and perspectives, often reducing them to stereotypes or caricatures. This can be seen in the way they report on Christian leaders, churches, and organizations, often focusing on controversy and scandal rather than highlighting the positive contributions that Christians make to society. This lack of representation and misrepresentation can lead to a distorted view of Christianity and its values, which can be damaging to the faith and its adherents. Another reason Christians cannot trust the mainstream media is that they often prioritize sensationalism and ratings over truth and accuracy. This can lead to the spread of misinformation and fake news, which can be particularly damaging when it comes to sensitive topics such as religion and politics. The mainstream media's obsession of controversy and scandal can also create a culture of fear and outrage, which can be toxic and divisive, rather than promoting constructive dialogue and understanding. Furthermore, the mainstream media often has a clear bias and agenda when it comes to reporting on Christian issues and values. This can be seen in the way they selectively report on certain stories and events, while ignoring or downplaying others that may be more favorable to Christianity. For example, they may focus on stories of Christian misconduct or hypocrisy, while ignoring stories of Christian persecution, charity, or evangelism. The selective reporting can create a skewed and inaccurate perception of Christianity and its adherents, which can be damaging to the faith and its reputation. In addition, the mainstream media often relies on secular and humanistic sources and experts when reporting on Christian issues, rather than seeking out Christian perspectives and insights. This can lead to a lack of understanding and nuance when it comes to complex theological and biblical issues, which can result in inaccurate or misleading reporting. For example, they may quote secular experts on biblical interpretation rather than consulting Christian scholars and theologians who have spent years studying the scriptures. Moreover, the mainstream media has a tendency to conflate Christianity with conservative politics, which can be misleading and inaccurate. While some Christians may hold conservative views, not all Christians are conservatives, and not all conservatives are Christians. This conflation can lead to a simplistic and reductionist understanding of Christianity, which ignores the diversity and complexity of Christian thought and practice. In conclusion, as a Christian, it's essential to approach mainstream media with a critical and discerning eye. The reasons for this distrust are rooted in the fundamental values and principles of Christianity, which are often at odds with the secular and humanistic worldview promoted by the mainstream media. By being aware of these biases and limitations, Christians can seek out alternative sources of information and perspectives, such as Christian media outlets, books, and online resources, which can provide a more nuanced and accurate understanding of the world and its complexities. Ultimately, as Christians, we must seek to be informed and engaged citizens, but we must do so in a way that is grounded in our faith and values, rather than being swayed by the whims and biases of the mainstream media.